Rams, I'm Claire Green, filling in for Jenna Barrow to bring you all of the spice in entertainment. I know I'm excited for Halloween coming up, but sometimes it's easy to get lost in the candy and forget about some more important things. Daniela Castillo, a senior instructor in the Department of Journalism and Media Communication, is keeping these important things in mind. This Thursday, she will be working with the Global Village of Museum and Arts and Culture to share the history of Dia de los Muertos, a Mexican holiday that celebrates those that have passed away. I might just have to grab some candy and go get a history lesson. Fort Collins is a cool town, and apparently I'm not the only one who thinks so. Livabilitycom just released their list of 2020 top 100 places to live in America, and Fort Collins placed #1 on that list. Over 1,000 small to mid-sized cities across the country were analyzed on factors such as safety, outdoor recreation, and economic stability. Fort Collins took the cake, which I think entitles us to a year of bragging rights. While we're on the topic of how cool Fort Collins is, I'd be remiss to not mention all of the neat food spots we have here. Kristen McAllister from one of our other shows, CTV Cooks, talks a little more about one of her favorite finds of the week.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Kristins Catch, where I will be reviewing my favorite food spot of the week. This week I decided to try the beignets from Lucille's.
Lucille's Creole Cafe was established in Fort Collins in 1996, and they have been serving up Cajun-style breakfast and lunch ever since then. They were the first restaurant in Colorado to attempt a Cajun theme for brunch, and they have continued their success by expanding their menu to include their own Creole coffee and spice blends, as well as specialty Creole breakfasts. Walking into this restaurant felt like going to Grandma's house, if your grandmother was an amazing Southern cook. I was met by upbeat Cajun music, a friendly greeting, and all of the Southern decorations my heart desired. Despite the cool temperatures outside, I felt warmed right up to the bones when I got inside and ordered my beignets. Beignets are often called French donuts, and they are fried squares of dough that are covered in powdered sugar.
I'm just gonna get right into it. It really packs a flavor punch. It's so sweet, so airy, so flaky, and honestly, it just tastes like comfort. As you can probably see, I made quite a bit of a mess, but I firmly believe that when it comes to beignets, if you're not choking on powdered sugar and having it spill everywhere, then you're doing it wrong. I did live in New Orleans for a little bit, and I know what prime beignets taste like. I think that this is honestly just a step below, but I think this is the closest thing that I found to those beignets, and so for that reason I decided to give this a 4.7 out of 5 stars.
Those beignets look so good, I might just have to go get one and see what Chris is talking about. In the meantime, the Fort Collins Museum of Discovery has just opened a new exhibit that will make the intangible become concrete. Their exhibit, Mental Health and Mind Matters, includes video clips, multimedia activities, and even an emotion recognition game that helps to help visitors understand health and how it impacts society. They are opening the conversation about mental health through this exhibit, and I was personally excited to hear about their worry shredder because I know that I could put that to good use. The museum isn't the only thing bringing positivity to the world. One young lady in Colorado took it upon herself to brighten people's days. 12-year-old Alex Yoke has been making thank you cards for firefighters that have been working long and hard to contain the fires that have been sweeping across Colorado. She wrote a note of appreciation and drew a picture and included a joke in her letters, which she hand-delivered to the firefighters. Even though she's only been doing this project for a week, she has already brought smiles and laughters to these firefighting teams. Well, Rams, that's all the time I have for you tonight. Stick around to hear Cameron Evig talk about what's coming up in the weather.